Now, bust it, let's discuss it.
Greetings, it's your girl, best-selling author, Queen Goddess of the Happy to Be Nappy show. Everything that comes from the crown chakras, and I am your host. And we have this wonderful, beautiful sister here, Sister Fatima, Fanasha Essentials. Where's my bag with my goodies? Because I come to the Coconut Grove Marketplace just to see her. As you can get over there, you can see the other people. Get a little look, get a little look, just a little look. But I come over here to see her because she supplies me with my shea butter, my black soap, my moringa. She's just amazing. She's organic. She can help you with eating healthy, recipes, how to change your diet. She was a big sister that got, look, top model small, honey. She got it going on, and she's doing a documentary. I'm telling all her business, and I want her to tell it. Because today is Ujama, right? Collective work and responsibility.
That's right.
Third day of Kwanzaa, and she is the third principal, doing it and doing it and doing it well. Tell them, sister. Happy Kwanzaa.
Happy Kwanzaa.
Abaragani, my sister, doing great things on the planet.
Yes.
So let us know everything that you're doing, how we can find you, your website, and what makes this day, this third principle, important to you as a black woman going to Africa doing great things.
Well, for me, it's all about living your truth and sticking true to what it is that you represent and you believe in. And for me, it is leading by example and being the best example that I can be to those that need me the most. And the way that I do that is by trying to embody a maintenance and a balance within the homeostasis within myself. So that's through my diet, through my actions, through my thoughts, and everything that I represent. I make sure that whatever I do, I take into consideration those who's looking at me, whether if it's my sisters or my children or my peers or whatnot. So I always keep that in mind. And I think that that's what this day is all about. It's all about really just going within and focusing on your truth,
right,
and your path and your craft. And as long as you are living in vibrational alignment with your path and your craft, you cannot go wrong.
Absolutely. So could you tell us about your journey to Mother Africa and all the great works that you're doing with all the healing of the moringa plant? And because like moringa, I learned about moringa from you, but now it's a huge thing. New York, my dad, everybody's calling me about moringa. And you was the first one that introduced me to moringa about a year ago, to be exact.
Yes, definitely. Well, I found out about the plant when I was over in West Africa studying plant medicine, and that was one of the plants that was introduced to me at the time, and I was just so amazed by the medicinal properties of the plant and how it was being used in so many ways within the village to purify water and combat malnutrition and things like that. So I said, I have to learn and study more about this plant.
Yes.
And in doing so, I ended up actually developing a business out of the plant, where now we have a moringa farm in West Africa where we grow the trees. But phenomenal plant. It's a nutritional powerhouse. It's really good for aiding the body in the phytonutrients that it needs and things like that to keep your body in optimum health.
And it also, what she puts on her label, that it prevents over 300 diseases. That's very, very important.
Definitely.
I juice like every 2 days, and so I use her moringa. That's why I'm here to get my moringa from her. But it's amazing, you know, because we always on the go, we're busy, we're phenomenal women, we're super women, and we're the mother of civilization, so we gotta be super greenly charged. And that moringa that she introduced me is just, it's phenomenal, it's wonderful. And you see I look all good for my golden years, you know, thanks to the moringa and all the good things. But it's good to have a good sister like this. Sister, I want you to tell them about your website and what you offer for nutrition, people that's having problems. I want you to get deep and let these people know what you got ready for the 2014 for them, sis.
Well, 2014 is a great year. I'm actually really excited about it. What I do is I offer online and in-person programs and workshops teaching people how to use food as medicine. I'm a certified holistic lifestyle coach and a healing food chef. So what I'm going to be doing for the 2014 year, here in South Florida is offering a lot of different workshops and programs on how to use food as medicine, everything from herbal tonics, tinctures, to smoothies, to raw pies, tropical dessert, things of that nature.
Delicious, and it's all good. Could you tell them how you was heavy and how you lost the weight? You tell them, because people need to hear that. Because a lot of people that's obese, they think that there's no hope, that they're not going to be able to lose the weight. They think that life is over, but tell them, sister.
Well, definitely. I got up to 206 pounds, and the reason why that happened is I was brought up on a plant-based diet. Both of my parents are vegan, and when I turned 16, I went to Wisconsin to live with my sister. Now, you know, Wisconsin is the dairy state.
Yes,
you
yes.
know, it's milk,
Pork,
cheese,
yes.
it's cold.
Yes.
And when I was up there, what I did was I started to participate in that lifestyle. So I began eating a high inflammatory diet. Foods that were mucus forming in the body, a lot of dairy, a lot of chicken and things like that. And in the process of me doing that, my body had become so off balance. I had gotten to such an aesthetic state that I started putting on weight. So I went from 130 to 206 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah, so I had to do...
I ain't even see 130 yet in this lifetime.
Yeah, and I got up to 206 pounds. What I had to do, though, is I had to get serious about my health, and I had to make a serious health assessment. I had to sit back and really just reassess my life. And in the process of doing that, I was able to backtrack and see that my whole life I had maintained a healthy weight. And it wasn't until I went to Wisconsin and started eating the processed foods, the dairy and the meats and things like that, that I began to pick up to weight. So what I did was, I said, okay, this is the time when my life and my diet began to take a downturn, when I moved up north and took on this new behavior.
Right.
So what I did was I went back to how I was eating before I went to Wisconsin. I went back to how I was eating the way I was raised. Because like I said, both of my parents are vegan.
Plant-based, right.
So when I went back to a plant-based diet, I was able within 9 months to lose the 70 pounds. And I kept it off.
9 months? How did you do that in 9 months?
I did it through plant-based nutrition. I cut out all of the dairy products, any type of meat. I cut any of that stuff out of my diet, and I just went straight back to a plant-based diet. And you know, there were some other things that I did. I did breathing exercises. I did a lot of sun work, sun energy, using the sun to remove infections and toxins and things out of my body. I started going to sleep a little bit earlier, drinking a lot more fluid. Shalom alaikum. But one of the main things that I did was just switch to a plant-based diet.
Wow. What advice would you give to any of the sisters and brothers out there that really would like to lose weight, but they're just at a dead end? You know, what advice?
I would say start slow. You want to start slow because it was easier for me to transition back to a plant-based diet because this is how it was brought up. So for me, it wasn't that hard. I had already knew a lot of vegetarian and vegan recipes and things like this. But for someone that this is completely new to them, they, you know, really don't know a lot about plant-based diets and lifestyles, I would say start slow. Just every single day, just take one step in a healthier direction. Because if you try to just become a vegetarian or make this drastic lifestyle change overnight, there's a high percentage that you won't be able to stick to it. You'll get overwhelmed by the process and you'll just give up. So what I would say is just take small steps. Every day, just try to do something new. So maybe it can be just having an extra glass of water every day, going to the store and making sure that you incorporate another fruit or another vegetable into your diet.
Right.
Yes, and things like that. So when you just every day just take small steps in the right direction, gradually over time, you'll start to reprogram your subconscious mind. You'll be reprogramming your palate, and doing that, it'll become more of a lifestyle change. So that's what it is. Just take it slow and know that it's a lifestyle change and it's not something that happens overnight. And another thing that I would recommend that people do, I know it's a lot of people getting ready for the new year. A lot of people have the New Year's resolutions to lose weight and be more healthy.
And stop smoking cigarettes.
Stop smoking cigarettes and all that other stuff. One thing that I would recommend is that people fast. Go on a fast because the fast is a perfect way. It's like a master reset button.
Okay.
So when you go on a fast, it can be a 1-day fast, a week fast, a 21-day fast. Of course, the more toxic you are, the more supervision you may need. If you have a heavy toxic overload within your body, I recommend that you get some type of supervision while you're on your fast. But just the fast within itself is really good because what happens during the fast is you erase the cell memory of all of these toxins and things that you're putting into your body.
Yes.
So it's like a master reset button. So anyone that wants to go into this new year in a holistic way, start out with a fast. It can be 1 day a week, and then you can bump it up to 2 days a week, to 3 days a week, and gradually over time you can get to the point where you have enough discipline to go on a full 10-day fast, 3-day fast, 21-day fast, so you can help get your body in the proper state that's going to facilitate a holistic lifestyle.
Now, how can we reach you? Because she has a wealth of information, like a seed, like she's just like a truth berry, not a library, a truth berry. And so how can we find this truth berry?
Definitely. Well, first of all, I'm out here in Coconut Grove at the Farmers Market every Saturday.
In Miami,
Florida. It's on Grand and Margaret in Coconut Grove. You can find me out here between 9 and 5. Also, you can find me online at www.fanasha.com. That's FANASHAA.com. You can also find me on Facebook under Chef Fati. That's Chef Fati, Fati. And if you want to email me, I can be reached at fanasha@gmail.com. Again, that's FANASHAA@gmail.com.
Are you on Instagram too?
Yes, also, I'm on Instagram and Twitter under Fanasha.
Okay, so you have all the ways to find this amazing, phenomenal queen of health, of consciousness, of the mother of civilization. We want to thank you. We want to wish you a happy Kwanzaa. This is my sister right here. She got me some moringa seeds. I love her, and I get my moringa, and she done got me hooked. I'm hooked on it, and this is the blessing to have. We hooked up we met last year at Kwanzaa with Dr. Umar, and we've been hooked up ever since his sisters. That's right, and we support each other. And that's what it's about. Make 2014 your year to supporting one another. You got to deactivate that Willie Lynch chip, the self-hate. It starts with your crown chakras, your hair. You see her hair? This is her real hair. She natural from head to toe. So on that note, we want to say peace and natural hair grease, much love and light. Happy Kwanzaa, and love and light. And thanks for watching. And don't forget to subscribe and hit this sister up on her website. Baragani. Peace.
Now, Buster, let's discuss it. We're going to kick it straight to the oppressed man scene, because all oppressors must pay up. Booyaka, booyaka. Reparations. We're about to